thing it's only 100 out. Oh, it's maybe only 90. I'm just waiting to slip off and take all the skin somewhere above the boot to below the knee is usually where the skin peels off in copious amounts. Woo! Good times. Look out for the oil. It's all over. I am definitely not plowing this little spot out correctly, so I know all about how to plow. Done it for years. Glad I don't have to do it no more. We maybe should have just brought that new Salford out here, but we didn't. Old dogs are hard to train new tricks. Old dogs and new tricks and old something. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna plow this thing around in a circle. It's really not a circle, but we're just gonna plow it around, put the dead furrow in the middle. So, because that's where the water has to run, is in the middle, through the culvert and the road, and out to the middle of the field here. Lowering. Well, not the best driving there. It's hard to drive holding a bunch of people in your hand, shifting and steering. I should go and put you outside there so you can just watch instead of listening to me. Here's where it usually plugs up. Causes a bunch of trouble. Huh? It survived it? Did it? Oh, there we got some issues. Oh, I wish I had a place to put you. I really think Case IH, all you guys, John Deere, somewhere you gotta, for the more than the few of us dinglings that are trying to videotape and stuff, gotta have a, yeah, you know what you gotta have somewhere. I don't know. Another $1 million retirement idea I just had and gave it all away. Well, I've seen it before. No worries though, everything's okay. Just happens when the pile gets so big and you back up and well, gets top heavy. Let's go out and look at that. Maybe I could fix a tire or something. This is not uncommon to have happen. Back up, the big pile unplugs, and then the on-land plow tire, the on-land plow tire comes up and over, and then she just gets tired, and the tire gets tired. No, she gets lays down. And it ain't gonna hurt nothing, I don't think. Okay, we'll just drive up and that'll fix itself and we'll be on our way. I need to find a place to put you. Where do you want to go? You have a preference? Want to be up high? That be? Oh, you could fall off of there. No. Stay tuned. Okay. We're going to, and that's broke. Won't go into the forward. So you gotta go to reverse. And you gotta use joystick. And the little guy, he flips around, but okay. Those are just some more of my issues here today. Driving ahead. There, see? Woke right back up. That is one big pile of debris I'm dragging. Oh man, you know how you always think, oh, that'd be fun to go plow. Remember that day? Or those days? Turning that ground black, and God, I miss that. I'm sick of it already, and I've been out here about 45 minutes ready to put it back in the trees. Okay, done my circle here now. Let's go try it again. Yeah, I know this ain't how you do it either. I'm gonna straighten this up a little bit because I'm a professional. Don't plug, baby. Don't plug. Come on. Plugging back there. That's plugged. Abort. Oh yeah, this is not working. Too much debris. Too much debris. Sulfur. We might be unhooking here. Like everything, when it works good, it works good. That is not working good at all. As long as I'm outside here, I thought I maybe better point out a few things to the youngsters that might not know how one of these things work. These big springs here, when that moldboard hits a rock, that all comes back. This all hinges out, and these springs then compress really tight, and then when that moldboard passes over the rock, these springs are supposed to push that back down into the soil, which works most of the time, not all the time. So you got to sit backwards. Maybe that's why my neck is the way it is from years of looking backwards all the time, but got to keep an eye on them, and if they don't go back down, you got to raise the plow up out of the ground just a little bit. They slam back down, and away you go without stopping. So yeah, she's an 8 bottom. 8/18s. For those of you that know, well, you know. Okay. This guy's gonna ride back there. Action! Never did I think I'd ever have to say those words in my life. Oh, Chet, what have you done to me? All to help out the kids. Yeah, I gotta let you go again. So you guys can help keep an eye on your friends out there on the back tail wheel. Tell me if they fall off so I can stop and pick them up. Chet's at home. He's putting some cornhead stock stompers on the cornhead, and Randy and Rylan are painting the cement walls in the G barn in the hog barn conversion deal to the seed chemical warehouse. Well, you know, you've been watching. Here comes the hazard zone where the pluggage happens again. I'm putting you down. Oh, if I had only had it in myself to take you with the last couple of hours, you wouldn't believe it. You just wouldn't have believed it. Why? Why, you ask? Am I leaving the farm with the sun setting in the back? I am leaving the farm at 7 o'clock at night because, well, I had to come home and get help. Yeah, I had to have help because my phone laid out in the place I was plowing. Yep, jumping up and down on the big piles there multiple times, more times than I could even show you. It was so, I won't say, but phone fell out 20 minutes after I lost it. I knew it, walked around, looked for a while, yeah, couldn't find it. Had to drive all the way home because, of course, we got two-way radio things. But the guys at home, they don't turn them on. No, why would you turn that on? So I went farming old school. Felt just like I was 16. Before phones. Yeah, that's right, kids. There actually were not cell phones back when I was starting farming. If you had trouble, you unhooked. You unhooked whatever you were pulling, and you drove home. Oh, and if you got stuck, yeah, well, you know what to use then? You'd run for a while, and then you'd walk for a while, and run for a while. You get the idea. I'm done rambling again. I'm really considering that corner room again. Over and out. You know, I got so distracted with my rambling there, I forgot to tell you that I had to go home and get Chet and Eric and Randy, and we went walking out there calling my phone, and I couldn't believe it. Of course, they didn't tell me they found it right away. They let me walk around out there looking like a guy that was looking for something. But finally they started laughing so hard that I knew what was going on. It was the big Swede. He found it, but I think he was the one that also instigated the "don't tell him yet." I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Eric, I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm telling her. Don't matter what you say, I'm telling her. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a situation back there, fourth bottom from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's stuck up in the air. Gonna back up. Yeah, it should wreck something. Oh boy. Oh, no, she settled down. Okay. Don't back up, kids, too far with a plow, because they don't like it. They get all moody and, well, you know, then things break. Number 1 remote and number 2 remote lowering, accelerating. There we go, we're back. I don't know why it did that, but it did it. I always got to be looking backwards. You actually look backwards more than you look forward when you're plowing. I found it, the slower you go, the better it is. It gives the plow time to pass the trash through it. Too much speed, it just becomes a big old plug up. Oh, I see misery. There's misery happen. Lots of ugliness right now. I don't care. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm just gonna drag it. Dragging. Okay, well, you get the point. I've made more circles out there trying to unplug this thing than I should have went and got the Salford and tried it. Okay, hopefully Chet can fill in the rest of the day for you guys, because I'm sure this has been quite boring for you and frustrating for me. I think I'm over and out. I wonder who's gonna make me breakfast. This turned out nice, but I thought we were done with the driveway. Not yet. So we suffered some very unfortunate events here last night when we were digging. Yep. A little bit. So
2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's 2 out of 3 the other way.
I almost missed it. It just nicked it a little bit. That one, you would just wrap some electrical tape on. This one took it a little worse. Yeah, good that job. One wasn't so good, right? You're gonna have to ask your dad if he's gonna pay for that. Oh, I know he won't. He's quite disappointed in me. He was pretty upset when the electricity was out. So the idea here is we're gonna put the hog slats down now. We didn't like the gravel. So we're gonna put the slats that were on top of the pit, haul some more gravel back in here, get it on grade, set them down so that the forklift hopefully doesn't get stuck. Whichever forklift. Now we're gonna have to find a different one, so I was gonna ask them if they knew of any, but I think we'll have to find our own. Oh, and for all those that wanna ask the question like they have been on Instagram, why didn't you call Gopher State? Well, Gopher State, is that really Gopher State? What
this would be an electrician.
People have to do on the yard, because Gopher State is only good from the power line to the main power source on the yard. And this would have been our responsibility to call our electrician to have it located. And well, being we didn't know the power was even back here, I never even thought of calling. But now we know. Well, we learned. I'm sure this will be $500 for some shrink wrap and cable. Yep. Easy come, easy go. So we got a little more dirt that we got to excavate out of there and dump it in the truck, take it to the dirt pile. Then we're going to start backfilling gravel back in there and then putting those hog slats in on top of the gravel, kind of like a concrete pad, but less neat like. See any rats? No. You? Look out! I really admire you're man enough to wear pink flamingos on your shirt. Well, you said all my other shirts were stupid, so I showed you stupid. So is this easier than pouring cement?
Not at the moment. The shade could come around the building.
We got about 4 or 5 more hours before that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's a good spot to stop to go eat a little bit. Dinner time. I'm really looking forward to it cooling off next week. These low 90s again with humidity it's hot, it's warm, it's not enjoyable. I'm not complaining. Eric, we're going to eat. You think winter will ever come back? Oh, it'll be back. I'm sick of sweating. Yeah, it's warm. Shh. We're sneaking up on the big Swede in his natural habitat. This is this is what his ancestors used to do hundreds of years ago.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Carve things out of rocks and cement. Did they have cement hundreds of years ago, Eric?
Hundreds, yeah.
Thousands?
Like 100 maybe. I don't know. Did they have this? This is from the brass age.
Yeah.
They used this to build the pyramids. I think that was about the same time. I don't know. That was the aliens. I don't know if this is
that when the aliens abducted you?
We don't talk about that. They were friendly.
You've been watching Manifest lately?
Yeah, actually.
Was that aliens that abducted them, or just?
I don't know. I'm at the end of season 1. If you're further than that, do not ruin it.
All right. It's like they've done this every day of their life.
And both fit perfect.
Yeah. You think they'll be able to get these big retaining walls placed while we're out on razors and having fun?
Yeah.
We're going to the ATV park, starting a new YouTube video.
We should do this every time. Every time of the day. What time is it?
It's time to go. It's time to say goodbye.
Every day at this time. There we go. We should do this every day at this time.
Yeah. Well, we're already late. We're a half hour late. But that's standard for us. People should just tell us to be there like an hour early, then we'd be right on time.
A half hour late would be early for us.
Yeah. It's pretty standard. We did the same thing with the sulfur.
That was maybe an hour late.
That was bad. That was a bad deal.
You'd think they'd quit inviting us.
Yeah.
Here, drop that inside. I'll meet you out.
All right. anyways, you guys get the idea what we're doing. I'll update you in the future when we get that project underway more, or maybe finished. Show you what we're working, or what our end goal is there with some retaining walls, so it's not so steep for Grandpa that's 78 mowing lawn. He'll appreciate it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. We will see you guys next time.